I'm currently in guerrilla territory here in Colombia. I'm swimming in crocodile piranha water. As you can see, there's nothing here at all. I'm in the middle of the river. This is the first time that I really think that I might not make it out alive.
Las FARC, a communist guerrilla group notorious for their decades-long fight against capitalism and imperialism. For years they've waged a bloody war against the Colombian state, pushing for the redistribution of wealth from the rich to the poor. To fund their cause, they became deeply involved in the drug trade and gained infamy for high-profile kidnappings, some of which earned them ransoms of over $1 million. In 2016, the Colombian government and FARC signed a peace treaty, aiming to finally bring an end to the conflict. But despite the historic agreement, not all factions laid down their arms. Several breakaway groups rejected the deal and continue to operate in remote regions to this day. In today's video, I'm travelling to San Jose del Guaviare, one of the strongholds of FARC influence. My journey begins on the Ariari River, covering over 300 kilometers through Colombia's Meta region, as I investigate what life is really like in guerrilla territory. Let's begin.
Now, in order for us to arrive to guerrilla territory, we need to make it to the small town of San Jose de Guaviare, deep into the Colombian jungle. So, the plan of action: get off this boat in about 30 minutes time, touch down in Puerto Lopez, and somehow find a way to make it all the way to San Jose. There's no plan, but we're gonna figure it out on the way. We might make it today, or tomorrow, or the day after. Who knows? But it's gonna be one hell of a journey, I'll tell you that. Check out the views though as we're going along. Look at this. This is incredible here in Colombia. Nice temperature, warm, humid. I'm ready for it. But I cannot do this alone, which is why today I've brought the Colombian Avengers, which you're going to meet right now. One of them you already know from the trip in Brazil. Take a look. As you can see, Memo, who's going to join us. You'll know him from Brazil. And Johncito. Listo? And as we've been on our journey, we've made it to Playa Salina. Check it out. It's a small little port here. We're gonna hop off here and buy beer. So this is how you buy beer in Colombia. Let's see how much the prices are. It can't be too expensive here. Buenas. ¿Todo bien? ¿La cerveza cuánto vale?
3.000.
3.000. Entonces nos da 3. ¿Qué tienes? Águila, ¿no?
Águila.
Eso. Nos da 3 águilas, porfa. So it's 3,000 pesos, which is, oof, it's nothing. It's like 50 pence or 70 cents dollars. Man, it's cheap here. But check out the views, have a look at that. You can't beat it with the Colombian flag on the boat. Perfecto. Check it out, so this is the beer that we've got. Aguila, the one that I was drinking at the start of this video. Arguably my favorite Colombian beer. Aguila, best beer in Colombia. We'll just check out the current here. Look how strong the river is. Oh man, I wouldn't want to go swimming in there. Look at the whirlpool starting there. Check out these boats though, used to transport things, all sorts, like fruits, vegetables. Look at the size of that. Wow. I'm feeling ready. Now, Colombia is a country that recycles a lot. So what we're having to do now is the beers that we previously drank, we've got to give them back to this lady here, who's going to recycle them, because sometimes they can make some money from that. Check it out, look, Memo's got the beer. Gonna give it to this lady. Which should hopefully make her feel a little bit more happy. Listo, muchas gracias. Gracias. Right, so my beer to food ratio is 2 to none. 2 beers, no food. And I don't know about you, but I do not like the look of them clouds. It looks like there's a storm brewing over there and we're heading right into the middle of it. I told the driver, look, let's turn around if possible. Try and take another route to Puerto Lopez, but he said, look, this is the only way. So I'm not feeling too happy about that because I do not want to get soaked, man. I also don't trust this boat in a storm. Feel like it could sink any second. But another thing that he did say was that in this water there's piranhas, catfish, all sorts. So let's try and not slip and fall in there if we can avoid it. But one thing that I keep noticing is these little whirlpools that are starting up. The water basically swirling around and sucking everything down with it. So I'm pretty sure if I fell in, not only would the piranhas eat me and the catfish, but also the whirlpool would suck me all the way to the bottom. Oh man, Colombia never makes anything easy. So we have made it. Well, he's just shouted saying we're going to arrive in 2 minutes, so this must be it. This must be Puerto Lopez. Check out the houses here. I hope he doesn't drop us off right here because I feel like there's a high chance of getting robbed. We'll check out all the plants, all the trees, but look at the water, man. You can't see anything down there. Oof. Who knows what could be swimming underneath. And we've made it to Puerto Lopez, the small port town here in Colombia, which means the journey has officially begun. But before we begin the journey, what we're going to do, we're going to go and eat some food, because we're feeling hungry. It's 1 p.m. here. The original plan was to go all the way to San Jose, all the way to guerrilla territory today, but we can't do that because it's too late. And I don't really fancy going to guerrilla territory in the night. Don't think that's a good idea. So let's eat some food and find some sort of town on the way to San Jose where we can stop, sleep, and then continue tomorrow. So we've hopped in a motor now because there was no restaurants where we were. So this woman's going to take us to a nice restaurant, which hopefully is right by the terminal, the bus terminal, where we can hop on the bus and continue the journey to guerrilla territory. But this is it, Puerto Lopez. Have a look at this. And we've made it to the restaurant. We're about to try real Colombian food. This is it. How you can see the meat on the grill there. Oh man, I think I broke a rib sat in the back of that motor. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital here in Puerto Lopez. Take care of that fire. Right. Would you eat this in Colombia? Take a seat down here. Check it out. Oh man. Not the most peaceful of places, I tell you that. We've sat down and the food's arrived. I don't know if you can hear me because of that tractor looking thing. I've been waiting for 5 minutes to see if it will stop, but it just keeps going back and forth, flying out the road. So I'm just gonna have to do this part of the video right now, but check it out. This is the food that we've got. We've got sancocho, which is a sort of soup, meat soup here. Just give it a go, see if it's any good. Perfecto. And lemon juice with vanilla, which is a brown sugar here in Colombia, which is what they put in the coffees and things like that. Delicious, super sweet, but I like it. The food has been eaten, we're nice and full, and it's time to get the bus. Firstly to Villavicencio, and then to the town after that, closer to San Jose de Guaviare, the guerrilla territory called Granada. So let's hop in another one of these motos and head to the bus terminal. So let me just tell you what happened. So from Puerto Lopez, we had to get a car all the way to the city of Villavicencio, where we've arrived at the bus terminal. Check it out. This is it. And this is the bus that's gonna take us all the way to the small town of Granada. So let's hop on and get a seat at the back. We've sat at the back. We've got a long journey ahead, 2 or 3 hours. So let's get strapped in. So 3 hours later, we've made it to Granada. Check it out, this is it. Have a look. As you can see, the weather took a turn for the worst. Teeming down. I'm getting soaked here, and now we need to go and find a hotel. I don't know how easy that's gonna be. In fact, I think I can see one just over there. So let's head over and cross the road and see what a hotel looks like here in Granada, Colombia. So we just went to check that hotel, but it's full. So we're gonna hop in a taxi here and see if he can take us to another one. And we've just checked into the room. It costs £40, so like $45, $50 for the room. But to be honest, it is decent. Check it out, this is the hotel. It's absolutely huge. And before I show you the room, I'm gonna show you the main reason why we wanted to stay here, which is the pool. Check it out, 5-star resort here, just outside the guerrilla territory. Check it out. So what we're gonna do now is the boys are gonna dive into the pool. Listo? Yeah. Oh, ¿y ahora Memo? ¿Ya? ¿Está frío? No. Ya. Oh man, it's absolutely freezing in this pool though. No one's here, it's raining. But I don't mind it. I'm on holiday, baby. Here we are, taking in the sun, getting a nice tan. The only ones at the pool, I wonder why. Vamos, vamos, 3, dos, uno. Eso. Y ahora John, entra, vamos. It's absolutely freezing cold. Oh man, we've been telling them, oh, it's nice and warm. It is cold. So what I've not showed already, in the hotel room, there's 3 beds. 2 doubles and 1 single. So we're gonna have a swimming tournament to see who gets the small one. Entonces, un torneo de los 3 y el que pierde tiene la cama pequeña. Entonces, exacto. Entonces, ustedes 2 primero y después Joe y John y después Joe y Memo. Eso. Okay, so this is a very important race here. You ready? Espera. Ya. 3, 2, 1, ya. Oh, this is intense. Yeah. Oh. Oh, go on. Oh, Memo ganó. Oh, yeah. ¿Y ahora yo contra quién?
1, 2 y... Espera. No, pero eso es trampa porque yo no dije 3, yo dije 2.
El tío dijo 2.
Yo dije 2, yo no dije 3.
Vamos otra vez. No, pero espere porque ya estoy colgado. Hágala conmigo. Y ahí vamos. Haga su presentación.
¿Ah?
Su presentación para la carrera.
Sí, que presentarse.
Bueno, Dondino, leader of the Guerrilla paramilitary group here in Colombia, gonna win the race.
Yo soy el señor Memo. Y hoy vengo a mostrar que los colombianos somos mejores que los ingleses.
1, 2, 3.
Me pegó.
Winner 2 times on the run, Inglaterra. So I've won every single race, which means I'm not in this final one, because this is to see who really gets the small bed and who gets the big one. So it's Memo v John. Let the games begin. Listo. Presentando Memo Martinez.
Yo soy Memo y le voy a ganar al homosexual de mi primo John.
Y ahora, presentando Johncito.
¡Wow! Va a ganar a Memo.
Let's see who wins. 3, 2, 1, ya. Oh, John's in the lead. Who's gonna win? Oh no, Memo's taking over. Oh no, he's gonna win. Oh no, he's got water in his eyes. He can't see. John, oh, he's catching up. John, Memo. Oh, Memo's gonna go. Oh, he's won. Memo Martinez. And just like that, it was decided. So kicking off now that John's lost. He wants the vet, so he's gonna fight for it instead. This is getting intense. Pelea. Oh no, he's got him by the throat. Oh no. He's a sore loser. He wants the bed. He's fighting for it. I'm instigating here in Colombia. Pelea. I'll let them little girls sort it out. So while them boys are still fighting over who gets the bed, I thought I'd come up and show you what you get for £40 here in the Colombian jungle. Let me take you to the room. $204, this is it. Can't see a thing, hang on, let's see if I can get this in first time. And we are in, this is it, check it out, let me put the light on. This is what you get, have a look, you got 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 beds, that's the small one, that's the one that they've been fighting over for the last half an hour. I won the race, of course, so I get this one. Check it out though. Let's have a look if we can actually see outside the window. I don't want to make Memo's bed wet. Ah, check it out. Just a car park. And this is it, have a look at that. Aircon, TV, phone. In case we have any emergencies. Put that back, don't want to break anything just yet. And the toilet, right there. Mirror and shower. You can't beat it. So the plan is we're gonna go and hit the town and see what's going on, maybe get some food, grab a beer, we'll figure it out. And we've made it on the streets of Granada. Now, I don't think we're gonna be out here for too long because the rain's on and off. 1 minute it's pouring down, the next minute it's stopped, so we don't really want to get stuck out there and then get absolutely soaked. So I think we're gonna head down here, see if we can find some food, and then head back to the hotel. Check it out though. This is what it looks like in the nighttime. Shops, pharmacy, not too much going on, but I like it. And after walking around for 20 minutes here in Granada, we made it to a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant here in Colombia. So let's see if a Colombian Chinese is any good. Esto, muchas gracias. Check it out, what the food has arrived here in the Chinese restaurant. Have a look at the size of it. It's like a mountain, look at this. Oh my days, perfecto. Did the rice to go? With the egg on there too. This is the best Chinese I've ever had in my life. And we just finished the Chinese. For the whole meal it cost £10. Good deal, I like it. And we're heading back to the hotel. We're gonna sleep because tomorrow's a huge day. We need to land to guerrilla territory. So, I'll catch you tomorrow. So because John lost the swimming race and he can't have Memo's bed, he decided to put the mattress on on his own bed. So he's robbed it. We're back in action. We've just woke up and we're still in Granada. Now the plan is to make it to guerrilla territory today, which is why we're going to be heading to the port town of Puerto Concordia, and then we've got to take a boat all the way to San Jose de Guaviare. So let's find the bus terminal. So we've made it to the bus terminal now. Take a look, and what's happening is, because there's not enough seats on the bus and the next bus is until 2 hours, John's gonna have to get forced in the back and sit in the boot. As you can see, they're just trying to move the bags around there to see if he can fit in the back. ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo vas? ¿Bien? There you go, nice and comfortable. Perfecto. Listo, ciao. And after a 3-hour bus journey, we've made it to, well, just outside of the small port town Puerto Concordia, where we've had to land in order to get the boat all the way to San Jose de Guaviare. Check it out, that's the boat that we're going to be taking. We've already filled it with booze, aguardiente and cerveza. Check out that bridge too, absolutely huge here in the middle of the Colombian jungle. And let me show you, for evidence, in case for some reason you didn't believe me, we're 18 kilometers away from San Jose del Guaviare. 18 kilometers away from guerrilla territory. It's time for the journey to begin. I had to put my top over my head because covered in mud, it's all soggy. Right, let's try and not slip this time. I mean, just look at the state of this port though. And the Colombian Avengers have set sail. They keep laughing at me for falling over, but guess what? Joke's on them. I'm the one that's taking in the sun now that I've took my top off. I'm going to arrive in guerrilla territory nice and tanned. Take a look at the river though. Wow, it's absolutely huge. Take a look at that badass boat. Yeah, that's pretty gangster. I like it. And it looks like someone's living over there. We're making moves. I'm feeling happy. We've also bought this massive Coke. We just filled up on a load of different goods, a load of different booty, as they'd say back in the pirate times. Booze, aguardiente, Coca-Cola, you name it. Anything to mix it in. We can mix the booze with the aguardiente, or the aguardiente with the Coca-Cola, or the Coca-Cola with the booze, whatever. Whatever can get us smashed, so we don't have fear entering guerrilla territory via this boat, which is most likely going to sink. I don't want to jinx it, but I really do not have confidence. Oh well, what's the worst that can happen? Look at the state of that water though. I do not want to go swimming in there, man. We're picking up speed, the sun's still out, it's not rained in a while, so I'm feeling very excited. I've got another beer as well. Let's have a little swig of this. Oh, nothing better than Aguila entering guerrilla territory. Check it out, dude, over there. Say hello to that guy. Cultivating the land. I imagine the small communities on the side of the river that live here just get their bottles and waste and just throw it into the water. For example, I'll put a little clip here now of the urinal in Puerto Lopez. Basically, you go and have a wee and it just goes straight into the river. Take a look. So here in Puerto Lopez, if you want to go to the toilet, this is the urinal. Check it out. You have a wee in there, it goes all the way down into the river. What do you think of that? Wouldn't want to go swimming in there, I'll tell you that for sure. So what we're going to do now, the boys have challenged me to swim in piranha water and crocodile water. Take a look, you can't see anything that's in there. Could be all sorts, but I'm going to jump in. Why? Because I'm a man. Y las chicas no quieren. Ya.
Dale.
Ya, espera.
¿Tienes desde aquí arriba?
Pero ustedes no van a hacerlo, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí,
Si usted lo hace, yo lo hago.
dice.
Now before we jump in this river there's the Orinoco crocodile, vampire fish, anaconda, electric eels and piranhas. If you don't believe me, search up the Guaviare River.
Pero debajo, métase abajo el agua.
No,
Sí.
no.
Ah.
Check it out. It's like a treadmill for swimming. But there is crocodiles in here, have a look. Check it out, watch. Oh. We did it. Brave men of the Colombian jungle. Vamos?
Vaya, Johncito, vaya, Johncito.
No, vamos.
No, they don't want to do it. They told me, look, get in the water, we'll do it too. I jump in. Now they're being little girls. Salta, salta. Hopefully he gets eaten by the crocodiles. Oh!
Dale. Una, dos, tres.
He's gone forever.
¿Y qué se hizo?
Está redondo. Sí, está redondo.
Now it's John's turn to jump in. Don't worry, there's not too many crocodiles. Déjalo. I'm currently in guerrilla territory here in Colombia. I'm swimming in crocodile and piranha water. As you can see, there's nothing here at all. I'm in the middle of the river. This is the first time that I really think that I might not make it out alive. So we've been on this boat for over an hour now. This journey's been a little longer than expected. I don't know how I feel. I've been swimming in this water. I don't think that was the best idea, to be honest, and I don't know what sort of little bugs and worms could be in there swimming up you know what. But we're very close to San Jose, we're very close to guerrilla territory. It should just be round the corner there. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know if as soon as I'm going to arrive that the guerrillas are going to say, look at this guy, this white dude, he looks like he's got a lot of cash, let's kidnap him and hold him for ransom. I hope that doesn't happen, because I don't really want to talk my way out of a dodgy situation with guerrillas here in the Colombian jungle. But if I've got to do it, I'll do it for you boys, don't you worry about that. Check out the view, it's still going. I mean, you can't see anything, look at it. Just jungle, river, jungle. Not too long now until we arrive. Vamos. And after a long bumpy boat journey, we finally made it to our destination. Check it out here in the middle of the Colombian jungle. It's been long enough. That boat journey was something else. We were just shaking all about the whole time, but I'm glad to have made it so. We're going to touch down, arrive on the port, find a hotel and see what San Jose has to offer. And we touched down on land. Check it out, we just hopped off the boat and this is it. San Jose looks rough as toast, I'll tell you that. Oof. Huge port town in Colombia here. Wow. Oh man, stinks of fish round here. All sorts of restaurants, bars. I like it. I tell you what though, they love the music here in Colombia. Everywhere you go, they're just blasting tunes. So the plan right now is to try and find a hotel. We're currently walking through this sort of market area. Check it out, where they sell all sorts here. try and not get run over. Ugh. As we're walking here in San Jose. I really hope that there's not as many gorillas here as you hear on the news. Buenas. I don't know, but if we do end up getting kidnapped, at least that's good content for the vlog. Supermarket, there's all sorts. I like it. I like the vibe of this place. Blasting tunes left, right and center. Buenas. ¿Tiene jugo? ¿Qué tienes?
Jugo de naranja.
Naranja está bien. Sí. 3, porfa. Grande, ¿no?
Hay de 4, hay de 6.
3 de 6, porfa. Yeah. So here in San Jose del Guaviare in guerrilla territory, we're going to see what a guerrilla orange juice is like. Hopefully it's nice and fresh. Check it out though, this must be the center of the town. No gorillas so far, but there's always time to find some. See where the boys have sat down. One thing that I have noticed though, I don't know if you can see behind me, there's security everywhere here. Wonder what that's for. Muchas gracias. ¿Cuánto sería? Para los dos. Yeah. Check it out. $1.50 orange juice here in Colombia. Can't beat it. So we've came up with a great plan. Rather than paying for a hotel here, what we're going to do, we're actually going to get the bus to Bogota in the night time, because then save a load of money. Just sleep on the bus and then arrive tomorrow early doors. So instead of getting a hotel, what we're going to do, we're going to see what's going on in San Jose. I don't think there's too much, and then maybe try and find some sort of waterfall or something. We'll have to ask around, see what's going on. I was just talking with the police then, but I went over with my camera and they said, look, don't record me. So I said, no problemo. And I said, what's the best thing to do? And he said, round there, not too much, but some of the waterfalls are gangster, so we'll go and check them out. Check it out though, wow. Look at that hotel there. Get on this as we're walking here in San Jose. Don't know if you can hear me over the leaf blower. Have a look at this huge park. That's quite nice. Check out the palm trees too. Man, I wish that guy would shut up. Check it out though, nice and fancy. Wow, it's a very well kept park though. They cut the grass, look at them birds there, take a look at that. Tell you what, in Colombia you see all sorts of colourful birds, all sorts of cool animals in general, and there's some sort of little monument right in the middle. So in this park they've got monuments of indigenous, and if you remember my video with the indigenous woman where I trafficked her from Ecuador to Colombia, she was talking about how her family and indigenous in general use these things called lances, where they like spit the poison at their enemy like that. As you can see, that guy's got one right here. Take a look at that. And over here is a mall. Wow, I didn't know they had malls here in guerrilla territory. I'm actually quite surprised about that. And what's this down here? Ah, take a look. You got a map of, I believe, Meta, which is the region of Colombia that we're in right now. Wow, they got a cinema. Who would have thought you could watch movies in guerrilla territory in Colombia? Not me. I wonder what the films are. Guerrillas Take Over Colombia Part 2. Guerrillas Take Over Colombia finale. So we've been walking for 20 minutes trying to see what San Jose has to offer, but it's mainly just shops, markets, bars, restaurants, and that's about it. So we're heading down here because the cool thing about this small little village is that you're walking and then all of a sudden you just met with jungle. I mean, just look at the size of these trees. But as you can see, they've got the electrics running through the trees, and to be honest, they're not as mangled as they are in some of the cities in Colombia, which I'm quite surprised about. The electrician here in San Jose del Guaviare has actually got quite an easy job. ¿Cuánto vale el queso? A 10,000 pesos. Let's go and get some cheese in guerrilla territory here in Colombia. 10,000 pesos? ¿Está fresco?
Sí, señor, está fresquito.
Ah, ya.
Sí.
Perfecto. Mira, toma, John.
¿Una bolsita?
Sí, porfa.
¿Cuánto le doy? ¿Uno o dos?
Uno está bien. Muchas gracias. Perfecto.
Bueno,
Muchas gracias.
mucho gusto, que Dios los bendiga.
So we've just bought the cheese doesn't smell too good. Oh no, this was a bad idea. But hey, let's see what the cheese is like here in San Jose. Wow, it's actually not that bad. Just how I like it. But as we're walking here, have a look at this. We've made it to the airport. Check it out. Wonder what this guy's transporting. Never mind, it was the police. So as you can see, we came to a place that rents out motorbikes because we thought the best idea, because it's getting late, is to hire some motorbikes. So we can do a loop of the whole town in a short period of time. And we've rented the motorbike. Check it out, I'm on the back. And John's driving. Take a look at the streets where we were before. Huge market over there. I need to make sure that I don't fall off the back here. You have to hold, because I don't know if I trust John really. But let's see how good he rides. And we're on our way to some sort of waterfall. Apparently there's meant to be this great big waterfall here, so let's see if it's any good. So we made it well outside San Jose. I can't see a thing because of the rain. I don't know what you can see. Oh, this is not the best weather to record a video, I'll tell you that. The rain is coming down. I don't know how far we've got until we get to the waterfall. Hopefully not that far. ¿Dónde vamos? Los zapatos. ¿Ah? ¿Llegamos bien? He's saying we've got miles to go. This was a bad idea. Have a look at the countryside. The only thing is with this place is that because it rains constantly, it's a nightmare for recording. It's sunny then rainy, sunny then rainy. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. Let me clean this lens. We really are in the back end of guerrilla territory and the roads are getting even worse. Just pothole after pothole. I've almost flew off the back numerous times. Look at the state of that river. Look at the colour of it. Brown. Don't know what we ran into here. Some sort of guerrilla holiday park or something. Don't fancy swimming in that pool, I'll tell you that. As much as I am joking in this video about the gorillas taking me away, holding me for ransom, we have got to be careful. Because all it takes is for me to record the wrong guy around these ends. No more Dondino. Roadblock. Oh! Oh, I know! Ah! And after the roughest bike journey of all time, after the huge journey all the way into guerrilla territory, finally we've made it to the waterfall. And the video has came to an end. We've done everything that we needed to do, and I just saw some gorillas. Believe me if you want, I'm not too bothered, to be honest, because if you expect me to go and point my camera in the gorilla's face for them to just shoot me on the spot, you're nuts. I ain't doing that. You can do it yourself. We saw them back towards the waterfall. Anyway, that's it. Check it out. Nice views to finish things off, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios, gonorrea.